This is so exciting. My expectations are off the charts, I've got to admit. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yes. I got a fish on the bio top. Hello and welcome to this Slippy Limpets video. We're out on the boat. Today is a good day. At least not because the weather is brilliant. Not a breath of wind. It's going to be like this for the next 2 days, so we've got to make the most of this. Got a bit of a trip planned. There's an area that I've been scouting for a while. Is I think 13 nautical miles to get there, so it's going to be a little bit of a run. I'll say this now, but it's just good to be out in the water. It's been ages and I don't really mind if the fishing's great or not. If I catch a fish, happy days. If not, it's pretty nice. This is a mark that I've had some good look at and I was passing it, so it would be rude not to give it a go. A little bit far away. There's quite a lot of colour in the water. I thought after having no rain for quite some time, might be less colour, but it's okay, it's not too bad. A little bit of colour never hurt the fish. Starting off with a fish crazy eel, 180 body and a 20 gram dart head. Go on, get there. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there we go. Second cast. Bass or pollock. It's small, whatever it is. Pollock, I say. Yeah. First fish of the day. Not the species we're after, but I'll take it. Sorry, matey. Reset the drift. Well, one lowly pollock's not a great start. Well, here we are. It's taken us 45 minutes as a chore. There is loads of current. Just kind of going to do my first drift. Still in 10 meters of water, which is good. Don't really know the topography of the water here. You can see this current line, there's a massive amount of current. Topography of the water, I don't know what the structure's like underwater for a boat, so I'm a wee bit nervous about getting too close. I'm not going to switch the motor off just yet. There's quite a lot of colour in the water, but I think we should be alright. Got a hit there. This is so exciting. Currently drifting at 1 knot. That's all cut tide. Let's see if the side scan shows anything. I might be going too slow. Yeah, I am. My expectations are off the charts, I've got to admit. This bit of structure that we're coming up to here looks really good. The current's ripping through these boulders. I might try a top water through there. Come on, why haven't I caught a fish yet? Right, well, while I'm hanging around in this eddy, I think I'm going to try top water. Stick the Asturi 110 on. There's so many fish on the sonar, it's just unbelievable. It's one of the problems with fishing from the boat. You look on the sonar and you're like, oh god, I should be catching a fish right now. But from the shore, obviously you've got absolutely no idea of that. And so the anticipation is is driving us crazy. I'm wondering if I need to be in the current more. I'm in an eddy here, so it's good for fishing. As in, like, I've got plenty of time to attack the structure. But if the fish are more active, then maybe they're over there in that current. Stop looking at the screen, Nathan. Well, that's shallow. Oh, that looks like a big fish straight down. Can't help myself. I do it on the kayak as well, I just stare at the screen. Oh, it's nice with the motor off. So when I came around the corner, it went from 15 metres down up a massive steep bank to 6 metres. So it's a nice depth for fishing with quite light stuff. Oh, that was definitely a hit. Yeah, there's no weed, so it's not that. That was just over there. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, that feels quite nice. That smashed it. Yeah, target species. First one. And about a foot of clarity. Oh, there's quite a few down here now. I think I'm going to be professional and use the net. Come here, fella. Whoa, it's not too bad, that. £6.12 with the net. It's only small, but God, look at the belly on that. big tail as well. Go on, son. The net weighs £2 exactly. Ooh. Just realised we're getting quite close to the shore. Not a bad start. Taking on the fish crazy eel. 180 body. A bit good. I had to start the motor right in there. Probably spooked all the fish. Try the little next bay, the next little bay over. Little next bay. So the ground that I've gone over on the boat, and actually what I'm fishing, is really clean. I've seen no structure apart from that big bank that I went up, but I'm assuming that was sand anyway. So from that, I think the fish will be in all the little nooks and crannies. The fish I want, the bass, hoovering up any food that comes past. So I'm gonna risk my lures and cast as close to the shore as possible. I often think it's trickier fishing like this for bass because I think they like to chase their fish against the shore, their prey, and then once their prey is surrounded or got nowhere else to go because they're tight into the shore, then that's when they attack. So fishing like this, where we're fishing away from the shore, I find it harder to get them to bite, or at least commit to it. Just like that last hit. Get into that little gully there. Whoa, that went off like a train. Took it on the drop. I opened the bay alarm to let some line out. Ooh. And it just went. I couldn't close the bay alarm. Oh, this feels like a canny fish. Yeah, I can't get any weight on this. Weight, can it lift it? It's loving the bottom of the boat. Ooh. Nice one. £7.8 with the net, that's only £5. Wait until you see it. This can't be £5. Come here. It might be. There you go. Chunky little one, 64. Let's get a length on it. No, just a 60cm fish. But look at the size of that. It is stocky as. Away you go, son. Whew. that's the day made now. Well, let's just try that drift again. I've just stopped here and there's so many fish straight down. That is unbelievable. I've come a little bit further out this time. I can easily cast to the shore, and every time I'm catching a fish they're dragging me back into the shore, so I'm having to start the motor. So I thought if I stay a bit further offshore then I'll have more time without starting the motor. I don't know if it spooks them, but we'll do everything we can to maximise our catch rate at the minute. Don't know if it's my net or my hands, but I can smell bass. It's so peaceful here. Although the drive over was a bit monotonous. God, the scenery was stunning. Never been this far along in a boat or even a kayak, and it just, yeah, quite breathtaking. Big caves, big cliffs. Get in there. Rocky beaches. Typically I'm drifting further away from the shore now. Ooh. I'm going to try slightly smaller lure. Go down to the 150. Fish crazy eel with a 15 gram dart head. It might be that the bigger profile of that lure is better than the small lure in this murky water. Get a better hang time with this smaller lure though. And that last fish took on the drop. Ooh, that one took it on the way up. Let's try that rock. Well, so far in this drift has been out. Had that one hit when I was retrieving my lure back in. Maybe the smaller profile isn't the way to go. Oh. Come on, come back. Let's go back over to the big one. Oop. Something had to go there on the way down. That was an immediate response to the big one. Big do have bigger as well. I think maybe a lift and draw's the way to go if they're taking them on the drop. Oh, it's off. Oh, no, it's not. It's just coming towards us. A tiny little one took on the drop there. Say tiny little. Might not have woken up yet. Oh. Oh, I dropped it. Damn. Never mind. Well, so far this has been the perfect drift in terms of my direction. Staying a nice way away, a nice distance away from the shore. I've come round in a big arc around the shore. Well, I've only had one, I've had 2 hits, one fish that I lost. Oh, there we go. Oh, I cast that back to where I've just drifted from. I started a lift and draw in the current, and it hit it like a train. Don't pull me into the rocks. Miles away. Oh, on the surface now. Stay down, little buddy. Oh, it's getting shallow. Oh, it's just gone up to 4 meters. I think you're going to bring the average down a little bit, matey. £6.4, so £4.4. It doesn't look £4.4. It's so short, but they're so deep. I'm going to continue this drift, I think. Try right tight in against a. So the tackle I'm using is the rod is a Tailwalk high tide SSD, which is 8'3", which is it's good length for the boat. I could do with a shorter one. 7 foot I think would be great, and I wouldn't catch the camera with my lure. The reel is a Daiwa BG MQ 2,500 size, and the braid is Tasline Elite 12 pounds or 0.6 PE with a 19 pound Seaguar 8 hard fluorocarbon leader. It's quite a lot of, in fact there's not quite a lot, there's loads. I can see 4 now. Barrel jellyfish, but they're all really small, so I wonder if this is some sort of jellyfish nursery. Just started the motor here because I want to get closer to this. That looks fantastic. Well, I can't see the sonar. I feel a bit naked without it. There must be a fish in these rocks. There's nothing going on in this part of the coast apart from barrel jellyfish. Cool to see, but not what we're after. Getting a bit close to that rock. Oh. Well, I'd just come to stop my drift again, and I was just thinking of moving because the wind is now blowing the other way, what little wind there is, but the current's really stopped, so I'm actually drifting towards the shore and away from where I wanted to fish. But I thought I'd have a quick cast with the new fish pit swimmer in 4 meters of water. And first cast. And it's bringing the average down a wee bit, but I'll take it. Yeah, that's £4.8 in the net, so that's £2.8. There we go, little angry bass. Where you go, son? Yeah, you go and hide under the boat. So that's the lure there. It's new from fish. It's well, he wrecked it. It's on a 15 gram Berkeley jig head. It was really deep, wide body, but the idea is a tail works really well on slow retrieves, and they absolutely stink of aniseed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to reset this drift. I'm now drifting away from the cliff. Well, this wind is a pain. I mean, it's I'm calling it wind relative to what I've had so far today. But I'm now drifting in completely the wrong direction. I wonder where the fish have moved to, or if they're still here now that that current's died. I'm not seeing anywhere near as many fish on the sonar, but there's a lot of bait now. It's 3 o'clock, and that means I've been fishing for about 4 hours, well 3.5 at this spot, after I made the long run. So far the fishing's not been too bad. Very good average. Should have been here earlier though, that's the problem. Oh, the fish are tail slapping me top water. I've had some top water reaction. It's been a grind. It's 4 minutes past 4. And I've been going round and round and round and round, waiting for the current to start. The tide, it was low tide about half an hour ago, so pretty much just passing slack water, I think. And I found some fish. Eventually. Ironically, it was where I caught my last bass, which was a couple of hours ago. And they've just been tail slapping this top water. Saw a swirl and then it came back and slapped it. The bass have been doing that a lot to me this year, especially when I was fishing the Mogstaff Bass Tournament contest or whatever it's called. They were just tail slapping, and we would get 1 or 2 slaps and then the fish would just stop or disappear. I don't know why. Either way, they've done exactly what I've said and just stopped. No reaction. Come on, baby patch. Oh, it's just a tiny one. Still tail slapping. Try and get out of the lee, or out of the lee, in the lee of this wind, without spooking the fish and without crashing my boat. Ooh. Little swirl behind, might just be a pollock. Ooh. Oh, that's a bigger swirl. Come on. I've got an hour left before I have to head back because it's dark, gonna get dark. Come on, current, right, where are you? Let's get this right in there. I'm checking the fish bio top. Doesn't have any rattles or anything, so it's a lot quieter. Doesn't make a plop. Doesn't have like a scooped front. It's more like a spook, I guess. Yet they catch a fish on it, but it doesn't half look good in the water. Oops. It's so easy to work. But, ooh, Yes! I got a fish on the bio top and top water. I was just about to say the coloured water, the fish might not like it, or might not be noisy enough. It's hanging on, this thing, it's turned the boat. It wasn't a big splash or anything. It was just a stocky fish again. What I like about this lure is it comes with singles. Hello. Go and tire yourself out. It's acting like a good trolling motor for us. Oh. Isn't half hanging on for a little guy. Ooh, just. Oh, the hook's caught in my net. The fish is on the outside of the net. It's not that little actually. There we go. First fish in ages. Not a big one. A few pounds. Been in the wars, he's got a bit of a scar on this side. Oh, finally got a fish. Oh, and he's doing the blue fins for us. Yeah, you can chill under the boat for a while. Yes! Get in! That was a bit of a run. It's the anchor ready to drop when I get in. Well, that's a cracking mark. I know that a fish is better on the ebb than the flood, but I didn't really, only had 2 hours of the flood really, so yeah, I'll have to go back another time and make sure that I can fish a whole lot of the tide. It's a bit difficult now when it gets dark at 6 o'clock or 5:30. But in a nice average stamp of fish, I think I've caught 5. One on the new lure that in fact 2 on new lures. One on the pit swimmer and one on the bio top. Hopefully this bass season continues a bit longer. I mean, it's the middle of October now and the fish are really well fed, so if I get into a nice long one, then it'll be a reasonable fish. But yeah, anyway, I had a cracking day. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave the thumbs up and a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you want to, you can subscribe as well to the channel and you'll get notifications of when my videos come out. It doesn't cost you anything, so got nothing to lose, have you? Until the next one, everybody, tight lines. Well, this is a mark that I know holds fish and I'm passing it. Oh, it's been pretty successful. Well, this is of big estuaries that come into it, and if the water's coloured here, oops, concentrate, Nathan. So it's a nice depth for fishing with quite light stuff. That sounds really professional. Tackle. Not ideal. Take two. Bait line's so thick that it's showing up on the down scan. Unless that's just a 15-pound bass. You bugger.